You know, speaking of properties that we're all familiar with and know, Peter Pan, right? Peter Pan. I will go on record right now. To hell with all of you Hook haters. I love Hook. I love that Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, Steven Spielberg masterpiece. I love Hook. Bangarang. I'm going to tell you right now, it's my favorite iteration of Peter Pan so far. Well, there's a new iteration of Peter Pan coming on Disney Plus called Peter Pan and Wendy. And that movie is coming. And today they dropped the first trailer for Peter Pan and Wendy with Jude Law. I had no idea that was Jude Law. I watched the trailer for this before I looked up the cast list and everything. No idea that was Jude Law whatsoever. Even in hearing the voice and now knowing it's Jude Law, looking at Jude Law, I still don't see it. But I love Jude Law as an actor. Excited for that. So I watched the trailer for this thing. And, you know, to hell with Disney and their straight to their streaming movies, because quite frankly, normally they're crap. But listen, I got to give credit where credit's due. This looks like the best iteration of Peter Pan ever. I mean, I thought the feel of this trailer was absolutely perfect. And listen, there have been a lot of iterations of Peter Pan. There have. And some good, some bad, whatever. But just the trailer for this. And listen, I get it. I know we've all seen a million great trailers to movies that turn out to be absolute horse crap. I know that. And maybe that'll be the case here too. Maybe that will very well. But there's something about the feel of it. It just felt so great. Just with when the one kid says, Peter found it, like he found all of us. And then they show the little lost boys, right? There's something so true about that. And even when he shows up in Wendy's window and her brothers are there and they're like, Peter Pan, like just, I don't know. And then of course the menacing voice of Jude Law as Hook. I thought this trailer looked great. And we all just saw it in here for the first time before we started the show. Hey, Jonathan, you saw the trailer.
Right.
And what do you think of it?
Well, I think going off of what you just said, cinematically, it's shot for realism. The color, so I'm not a Hook hater either, but you could tell everything in Hook was a set, and it was also colored brightly. The saturation were just kind of like cranked a little more. That was the 90s. That was that look at that time.
Right.
This looks grounded. It looks a little more like the later Harry Potter films, like Half-Blood Prince and what was the last one? Of course, I'm drawing a blank. The Deathly Hallows. You know, a little more grounded, a little more like gray. You could see this, and at first I was like, "Wow, that looks like a young Mila Jovovich." Turns out it is.
It's Mila Jovovich's daughter.
Yeah,
she looks great as Wendy. By the way,
yeah, that looks great. The flying shots where they're going over the ocean and they see the mermaids, and then
that
kind of just
beautiful.
barely ducks that cannon ball. I mean, everything just looks a lot more grounded in realism. Obviously, yes, flying children is not real, but it does seem like
speak for yourself. I believe.
Yeah, and because of that, the tension to me kind of rises too a little more. Whereas Hook, I don't know, you didn't really find too much tension. I mean, Dustin Hoffman was definitely intimidating, but it was
Bob
also very,
Hoskins is Smee.
Yeah,
I loved him.
They were still running off that kind of comical feel.
Sure,
so we'll see how this tone. We've only seen the first trailer. We'll see how the tone goes.
Ray, you proclaimed that this was the best looking movie you've ever seen in your life when you watched the trailer.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I said. That was close to
kind of like what I
That was close to almost word for word what I said.
If you're living in the
I
upside
will
down.
say that not having watched any of the Peter Pan movies, this looks to be one that I might watch.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
That's actually high praise.
I might watch anything. That tells you the impact of this movie is going to have in society.
We haven't discussed runtime yet, Ray.
But you know what?
I
This
didn't see
does
it
look good.
runtime.
This does look good. It looks a lot more. Dare I say it? Some of the shots look a lot more like they're in Neverland than Rings of Power look like they were in whatever place.
Middle
they were
Earth.
Middle Earth.
Yeah, in Middle Earth. Some of those shots actually look like they're in this imaginary place. So
That's verisimilitude.
I'll give them that. If I watch, I'll probably end up watching it because you'll probably force me to watch it, like with you, as I barbecue or something like that. But no. It actually does look great. I think it looks good. It looks way too good for a Disney Plus movie.
It does look better than a Disney Plus
That's
movie.
my thing. And with those studies that have proven releases in theater draw attention to the streaming service.
When you put it on
they
the streaming
absolutely
service.
should just release this at least for 2 weeks and then bring it in.
I mean, I don't see why they're not doing a theatrical release on this. It looks great to me. Now, however, there is one unbeliever in the room.
Yep.
Because Taylor, like, you didn't like the trailer.
I gotta say, you guys, I am one of the biggest Peter Pan fans on the planet.
Doesn't sound like it.
I am though,
Yeah.
because I even have a Peter Pan tattoo, second star to the right.
Burn it off.
The location
Burn
of
it off.
Neverland. Spoilers, I just gave it out. Captain Hook's gonna find you guys. But the perfect live action Peter Pan movie already came out 20 years ago this year. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. You guys, some of you already know what I'm talking about. Peter Pan starring Jeremy Sumpter. This live action adaptation of Peter Pan is lit. I know I'm probably in the minority on that.
God,
but
that was horrible.
I'm not sold on this iteration yet. What? You said it was horrible?
It was horrible.
Okay, I gotta go. But I'm not sold just yet. I need a little bit more. Not against it yet, but I want to see what the crocodile looks like. I just want to see a little bit more of the
Yeah, there's a
fantasy
lot
and
we
the
haven't
fun.
seen.
All right.
This didn't look that fun.
All right, you put yourself on now.
Uh-huh.
If this movie is really good, you have to
Get a new tattoo.
get a new tattoo
All right. What do you want it to be?
A hook
of
through
the same
star.
thing.
Captain
Just put the year,
Just write it
the year
over.
this movie was released and put it underneath that tattoo.
Okay, two tattoos.
All right.
The same
All right.
exact thing.
Guys, the question is for you. Did you have a chance to see this new trailer for Disney Plus's? I don't know why they're dumping it on Disney Plus. For Disney Plus's Peter Pan and Wendy, it looks surprisingly good for me. I think it is the best looking iteration of Peter Pan we've seen so far. Granted, though, we're only saying that based on the trailer.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. If saving more and spending less is one of your top goals for 2023, why are you still paying insane amounts of money every month for your phone bill? Switching to Mint Mobile is the easiest way to save this year. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know I made the switch over to Mint Mobile a while ago. The process couldn't have been easier, and I can't believe that I am spending less than a third of what I was spending on one of the other major carriers before. By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily in minutes with eSIM. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.